NBA prize picks for Friday, January 3rd. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Hit that like button for me because we're going to go through all 3 plays on the prize pick streak play board, make a pick for all of them, pick a favorite, hopefully continue our streak, which right now is on 2 straight wins, back-to-back wins. Haven't lost yet in the new year. Going to try and keep that going. As I mentioned before, hit the like button. I'm going to hit the intro and we'll go to work. All right, first play to look at, we're going to go Jaren Jackson, 2.5 assists. I'm going to head on over to the DFS Army Proptimizer, which link down below or in my bio to check out. You get all the picks in the Discord, as well as access to this tool, which you compare prize pick, line, sportsbook odds, and our projection model to help you find plus EV plays. As you can tell, guys, still on the road, so I don't have my normal mouse and setup here. So bear with me if the clicking around is a little bit off today. We're going to go 2.5 assists. Odds leaning towards the under. Actually, the under is at -139 at BetParks. Bit of juice to the under, but he's been over in 5 straight games. I'm trying to scroll down. As I mentioned, here we go. I'm going to zoom back out just a little bit. He's been over in 5 straight games. So that's why people are going towards the over, but the odds are leaning towards the under. Our projection model is this number right here. It's also leaning towards the under at 2.2 assists. Let's go check out the DVP matchup here against Sacramento. This is #basketball. Great DVP data. Always like to give them a shout. Go to the power forward position, sort by assists. And it looks like Sacramento is probably going to be a middle-of-the-road matchup somewhere. Oh, down towards the bottom. So it's actually, no, it is a middle-of-the-road matchup. So not really much to go from DVP-wise. So people are really leaning on the form here, but we got odds and projection on the under. That means that for me personally, even though everyone's going towards the over because of the form, I'm going to take the under. Probably not my least favorite, probably not my most confident play on the board because of the form, but people ask me in Discord and on social, what are you looking at? What about the last 5, 10, 15? And yeah, I throw it in there. It's an okay thing to look at, but it's the least important of all the things you'd be looking at in terms of what's your projection? Where are the odds value? What is the DVP? Like, what's the matchup like? Form is below all of those. It's just the easiest to illustrate, and all those sites do have graphs for it. So I'm going to go Jaren Jackson Jr. less than 2.5 assists. Let's go take a look at Dejounte Murray and 18.5 points. Dejounte Murray. And it looks like this game we do not yet have a projection up, which means it's not yet going to be in the tool. So we're going to have to do this a bit of the old-fashioned way here. Let's head on over to DraftKings Sportsbook, see if we can find a quick projection for the Pelicans game. Last 2 games last 2 picks are both from Pelicans. Taking on the Wizards tonight. We'll go the game, pull up the player points, props. And Dejounte Murray, should always scroll down to get a better idea here on the over-under versus those bands. Line is over 18.5 is -120, so odds ever so slightly leaning towards the more. We do have he's averaging 15.8 points per game. So take a look at the form. Give me 1 second as I pull up ESPN, and we'll do it this way. Actually, Google will display some of this for us. Last 3 games, he's gone under in all of the last 3 games. Under in all of the last 5 games as well. So the form there is definitely leaning towards the under. Let's pull up the Pelicans depth chart. Let's see if we got any injuries to worry about here. I mean, Jose Alvarado's out. We'll get some more minutes, but nothing really stands out here. So the fact that all of our recent form is on the under, odds slightly lean towards the over. I'd be interested in the DVP matchup here against Washington. back to hashtag basketball, pull up the point guard position, which is what he's playing for the Pelicans right now. I need to find Washington, and this is why the number is up. Maybe people are on it. So Washington gives up the most points per game to the point guard position. So you get that, and the odds being under. The form, though, is on the less than side. I think I would lean towards the more here. The matchup is so good. He's been close on the number. I don't know if I'm super confident in it. A lot of tough plays on the streak play board today, but I would lean towards the Dejounte Murray more than 18.5 points. See if we get anything simpler here with Yves Missi, whose name, honestly, pronunciation-wise, I should probably have looked up before I started, but here we are. Yves Missi, and go ahead and comment and let me know what the right pronunciation is, which I'm going to look up as soon as we're done with the video anyway. Let's head over to ESPN here because we don't have our projection model up yet for this game. It's updated live through the day, so our members will have it by this afternoon, I would assume. 10.5 rebounds. He's not been on that number any of the last 5 games here against. The last time he had 5 rebounds. He did have a stretch of 4 straight games over 10, and now he's on 6 straight under. But again, Pelicans usually are getting bombed in these games. They've lost 10 straight at this point. Let's look at the DVP matchup for Missi here. We'll go to the center position. I would assume Washington is up there, and they allow the 6th most rebounds per game to the center position. So a little bit back and forth here today. Let's go ahead. Let's zoom out. Let's rank these 3 plays. Honestly, not super strong. I would prefer the prop bets that we're going to have in the DFS Army Discord. Make sure you go in there, check it out. We've got tools to post for post plays for Prizepicks, underdog, sleeper, general sportsbook stuff, posting stuff all day. But in terms of the Prizepicks streak play game, which is what I can cover here on these videos, I think my least favorite play is probably the one we just covered, the Yves Missi more than 10.5 rebounds, just in terms of the matchup. Second favorite play, I would go Jaren Jackson, less than 2.5 assists. And my favorite play, I'm going to go with Dejounte Murray, even though he hasn't been getting there. The matchup is too good. The Pelicans have to get a win eventually, you would think. Going to get more minutes with Alvarado out. I'll go Dejounte Murray more than 18.5 points. That is the free pick for today. Like I said, more in the Discord, more, get access to that tool and try it out. Drop me a comment. Let me know what your favorite play is and the pronunciation of Missi, I assume. Hit the like button. That's what we got for today. Here's that daily reminder. Now, whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests. Let's run this streak to 3 in a row, and I'll see you next time.